Ugh. Yeah, I just grab a snack. What kind of flavor? I had Earl Grey ice cream today. That was really good. All right. Welcome back. Oh, yes. If I recall... Well, you know what? We have some conversations we can have with Xiao.
I could. Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu.
Sure.
No. You did not get kidnapped.
Oh, everyone could. I go all the time myself.
You know, I've never really been. I keep hearing about this sauna refresh thing lately, though. Have you given that a try?
Sauna refresh?
That thing where you cycle between a sauna and a cold bath. Yeah, they say it makes you feel nice and lightheaded.
Sounds interesting.
Extreme temperature changes can make you sick, though.
What if we worked up a real hot sweat from fighting, then jumped into the river to cool? That'd be a refresh?
That's disgusting.
That would be revolting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. Shame on me for trying to save a few bucks.
Jump in that river and you'll have a lot more than shame on you.
Hey.
You picked a nice one. Thanks.
Gosh, are you sure? Thanks.
Quaj, is Zhao a good is Zhao a good Chinese man? Is he a kind of man you could bring home to your mother? I miss this.
Thanks. Ever tried pudding from a convenience store? It's so rich and creamy these days.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
You don't know Zhao?
Good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find.
I'll pull him.
Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Though it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch and blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasuga-kun.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
All right.
That's Zhao. Like, could you bring this man home to your mother? What would she say? I mean, I don't know. I think he's pretty handsome.
Thanks.
I mean, she wouldn't be wrong, but like, he's kind of a civilian now, so like, ex-gangster? Yo, what's up, Kaede? How are you? Hope you had a good weekend, little bun bun.
So, I was at a 100 yen store the other day, and I noticed things were
I'm
getting
here,
kind of
Jamie.
pricey. I took a closer look, and it turned out there were some 200 yen items mixed in.
Oh, yeah. That's how they get you. Nothing more embarrassing than coming up short at the register.
Oh yeah, you're right. I saw you. You got like,
So? Did you sue the store?
you
or
got
what?
stiffed on like a
What?
commission or
No,
something.
That would be insane. It would have been on me for not looking. Plus, 200 yen stuff's typically better quality, so... The glue gun set I picked up was more than worth it.
Gotta love a nice glue gun. I use mine all the time for DIY stuff.
She really got your attention with that, huh?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Did you say glue gun?
It's a hot glue dispenser shaped like a gun. You use it for crafts and hobbies and junk.
Don't know why you need a gun for that, but all right. You'll have to show me sometime, Psycho.
And another do-it-yourselfer is born.
That's fucking rough. And then there's no, like, no resolution from their customer service or anything.
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
You're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all. There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid,
Oh,
you felt your world
that's
was small.
Damn. When you put
fucking
it that
strange.
Way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Wow.
That's
Feel like you're
fucking
proud of your
ridiculous.
Makes sense. Maybe give that camera another try.
I'd definitely be mad
See if
as
anything
shit
new's
and
inspired.
voicing my
It's worth a
displeasure
shot.
on the internet about that.
Things are
shit.
going well. I've really gotten to know them.
Oh, I would. Absolutely. Fuck them.
I'm good.
I like it when hot drink machines say stuff like, handle with care.
Why? It's just a machine.
You don't find that friendlier than just having caution hot?
I
on
mean,
the
I
side?
have a shirt that says caution,
I
handle
guess
with
it is
care.
a little more pleasant.
You know, I think it's cute how it varies from machine to machine.
Does it? I'm not sure I've ever noticed that.
Huh. Wonder if there are any wacky ones out there.
Like what?
Maybe one that sounds like a party girl. Hey, Sachan, you're good at this stuff. Can you do a party girl coffee machine?
That's what a
Does it
chargeback
though?
is,
Hella
Jamie.
hot.
Now, how about a nerdy girl?
Drinks may reach temperatures of 57 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, what about a sexy hostess?
Ready to turn up the heat? But hold on. Are all these coffee machines going to be cute girls?
Hey, sure get me to buy a can.
I hope I never get so lonely that I need coffee to keep me company.
Well, only maybe. But at least in this group, you'll never get bored.
At a UFO or just a plane. Oh well.
Are you disappointed?
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to meet an alien?
You have questions for them or something?
Ooh. I'd ask something like, what are you?
You know what I'd ask
Sounds
aliens?
like you're on a blind date.
What's up with the probing? Like,
Kitties.
like I get it, but why? Yeah, no. Unfortunately, like, if you're going to be a business, you have to
They're
provide a
rebooting lots
service,
of anime from when I was a kid lately.
Yeah,
right? Go
I
figure.
noticed that actually. I like when they bring back stuff I wasn't into originally.
So it's new to you, but still feels nostalgic? Yeah.
Of course, now when they recast all the big sister types, I realize all the new actresses are younger than me now.
Huh. Self-pity
Yeah, dude, that's
train
always like the
pulling into
fucking
station.
worst.
It's just
Like-
strange being older
Like,
than a girl you looked up
because
to.
I've had it happen to
Well,
me
I
a
just
few
think of it
times.
from
Like,
the protagonist.
oh yeah, I've had great experiences
sister
with
is
this
someone you
company,
can
and then
always
like,
look up to, no
I have a
matter
friend
your
who
age.
places an order,
Well
and it's
said,
like
Psycho.
the fucking
Namba,
hottest,
you should listen to
intense,
her.
burning
Yeah.
garbage fire on the face
Does
of
it
the
feel like I
planet.
struck a nerve
And I'm just
there?
like, what the fuck?
You disappointed?
No, it's cool. By all means, company that I
Yes,
really trusted,
alright.
make me look like a dumb asshole to my friends. I really appreciate it. And that's reason number 207 why Quaz no longer files my taxes. That doesn't make sense. Like, if they get a package returned to them, they would check what the fucking order number is. Especially if there's, like, no return address on it. Like, that sounds sketchy as shit.
That's it.
That's it. The goal is to make quick, reflexive movements, and as few moves as possible. Too much waving your arms around screws with the noodle's delicate texture, and a snap of your wrist is key. So I guess it showed up in my fighting, too.
To think it all stems from something as wholesome as making noodles. What else is up your sleeve, Chef Zhao? Things are going well.
I don't think I need any of these. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Hit him with the charge back. Failure to deliver.
Bring it on.
You could just hire me. I'd go rough him up.
Yeah.
This is me fighting your fucking card printing company.
Doing better than I thought.
You ever notice, Kiryu-san, how much swag these kids' manga magazines have nowadays?
Swag?
Little bonuses, man. Microscopes, mini planetariums. Some even come with a claw machine.
Really? You can get all that in a magazine?
That's right. You build the gadgets yourself, and they're typically well designed.
Huh. That's new. When I
Bubba,
was a
look.
kid, all we got were playing cards. Am I to take it you still read manga?
Nah.
It's the
One of my
tray!
regulars brought his kid in, and I
They
noticed
fucking
the guy
modeled the
practiced.
goddamn
Before I knew
trays.
it, I was sitting there helping him out while the dad was munching away.
What a nice family atmosphere.
Convenience store employees have so much crap to do.
I'm surrounded by dialogue boxes, and I
Besides
don't
manning the
understand how this
register, they've gotta
happened.
process utility bills, issue show tickets.
The more services the store offers, the more skills the workers need. If I were in their position, I bet I'd be really grateful for self-checkout.
Yeah, that probably lightens the workload a bit.
I had to ask an employee for help when I tried to use the self-checkout.
Oh, me too. Those things are tricky.
I suppose a customer needs new skills as well.
Not
No way. It's a booth for ID photos. Nice try, machine.
Oh, how disappointing.
That looks kind of roomy. If we squeeze, we might all fit.
Barely.
Think so, Kiryu-san?
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade. You know, print circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening filters.
Like in those photo apps. Sounds fun.
So no group selfie?
Yeah, that's honestly a fucking disappointment, in all honesty. Ugh.
You mind making a stop if I see a nice place?
Not at all. You have a particular brand in mind?
It's not that I don't, but I tend to go for whatever randomly piques my interest. Kinda why I can't stand shopping online.
True. Ordering online can be a crapshoot.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
ordering
I suck
online
at
so
it.
I don't have to
I
go
always
out
end
with the
up with
teething
stuff
masses of
like what
humanity.
I imagine.
Or what fucking
And
equates
returns are
for.
a hassle, so I'd usually give the clothes to my men.
Free clothes to sweeten the deal. Not bad, considering your fashion sense.
Not bad at all, right? Talk about employee benefits.
That's one way to put it. All right. Things are going well.
Nah, I feel you. I'd be fucking absurdly mad about that.
Let's do it.
Quaz, you say that, but we all know it's because you're too afraid to talk to the cute boy at the fucking checkout counter.
I won't hold back. Ready for the knockout? You're looking dry.
Quaz is definitely very gay.
It's my turn.
I'm not backing down.
Something wrong?
Yeah.
Follow my lead.
Try and stop me. Of course we won.
Listen, you're not going to the right grocery store.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Strong.
Walk in a hard place. All right, listen here, you punny piece of shit.
You know, I haven't been to the hairdresser in a while. Should get my bangs done.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever
I
strike
personally
up a
have no
conversation when you're
recommendations,
there?
Kaede, because I've
Um,
never done
I
that.
guess sometimes.
One of the rare
Usually
things
about
I
nothing,
actually have
though.
no
Like
insight
the
on.
cafe I found recently or something.
I guess that's about right.
Why do you ask?
Well, when I went to get my haircut the other day, the guy was pretty talkative. Hey man, you got a lady? Where do you work? Well, stuff like that.
Huh.
Well, what had happened if I said something like, nope, and I'm unemployed? Would they even know how to respond? I would hope they've got all sorts of stuff preloaded.
High expectations, I see.
So that's what you told the guy, right?
He was not prepared for it. Guy stopped talking after that. But at least my hair looked good.
Right.
Hey, check it out. Four-leaf clover.
Oh, nice find. Are you gonna hang on to it?
Ah, it's a nice thought. But I'll pass. Life's been good to me these days. Hanging out with pals, running my own
Yeah.
restaurant. I feel like
I think the
someone else
closest thing
might need
I've
to
done
swap
is
the
like
leaves with
designed
it.
my keycaps,
That's very compassionate.
and that was
Tell the truth, I just don't wanna get my hands dirty.
that was an adventure. Is I think the best way to describe
Sure,
it.
I believe
It
you.
certainly was an
All
adventure.
right. Our bond's getting deeper.
Oh, hey, I need to stop off for some cleaning supplies at the drugstore.
Spring cleaning or something?
No, I own a restaurant, remember?
I think
The
I did
floor
it through
tends to get pretty slippery.
Right.
Wasti.
Ramen shops and places like that do tend to get fairly messy.
It's actually a huge pet peeve of mine. One time I was crossing the floor, both hands gripping full plates, and I nearly ate shit. But I pulled off a triple axel and managed to save the meal by the skin of my teeth. Ever since then,
This man
it's
is
been
so
my mission.
painfully gay he
The
doesn't
floors of
know it
my
yet.
shop is sweet. No way I'm wasting precious food over something dumb like tripping up.
Never would have guessed you'd be the one to slip up. But if it results in a cleaner floor, then I suppose all's well that ends well. Not to mention, I'd love to see you do your acrobatics in a restaurant. Things are going well.
Oh, hey, they got Virtua Fighter.
You're into fighting games, Zhao?
Sure. I played the crap out of Virtua Fighter back in the day.
Yeah? Must have been a big shot at your local arcade, huh?
Not at all, honestly. I spent all my time playing it on the Dreamcast. And I got used to that controller. But arcade sticks are a whole different beast.
Yes,
So
they
I
are.
always lost. I was kicking myself for not buying the arcade stick along with the game.
I built
Ever
my
since then,
own.
you won't catch me dead without my tools and weapons. I'm so ready.
Seems life has a funny way
Hey,
of
my
teaching
guy.
us lessons.
What are you staring at over here? Yeah? Awfully close. A woman's breasts. Anyway. That man is straight up ogling the waifus. I don't know. Yeah, what's up, MPT? How was your day, friend? So? Did you enjoy staying up until 5 in the morning working on our Nightingale realms?
Hey, this truck sells vegetables.
Yeah, they do.
What, like
Buy
Terry
them here often,
Schiavo?
actually. Trust me.
If you're old enough to get that
they
joke,
have veggies.
shut up.
So, they're fresh?
That's part of it. For example, check out the asparagus. Closed tips, all nearly identical. Or see, the daikon are hefty but don't have too many pores. Stuff like that.
I get it. Makes sense you'd notice that as a chef.
I admit, I meticulously evaluate all my produce. But they're used to me here.
I bet any shop would feel honored to serve such a passionate customer.
That's not sarcasm, is it?
All right. I've really gotten to know them.
Is your sleep schedule still whack? Yeah, I mean, we were up until like 5:30-ish, right?
Our bond's getting deeper.
Hello, Disco Queen. Oh, yeah. No, I feel ya. At least today was, like, nice enough. Like, to be honest, there was no reason to get out of bed or leave the house yesterday, given how, like, shitty it was. Work tomorrow, Dan? Don't fucking remind me.
Charming.
There's the last one.
Ace?
What are you muttering to your phone about?
Oh, it's a crossword app. Forgot the deadline for the sweepstakes was coming up.
First magazines and newspapers. Now there are crossword apps?
They're pretty
Yes.
fun. Educational, too. Oh, gotta be...
What's the prize if you win?
Let's see, a year's supply of bean sprouts.
I doubt those sprouts could last a whole year.
Yeah, no way. So if I win, I'll have to hold a bean sprout bonanza.
That's a lot of bean sprouts.
And
I
I'm
would
sure
eat
I can rely
that
on
many.
old
though.
Kiryu-san to help finish them off.
They have given away something more useless. All right.
There's nothing wrong with bean
You've
sprouts.
really gotten to know them.
I don't know if I could eat like a year's worth, but all right.
All right.
Kiryu said that it's not the best thing to give away ever. Of course, Xiao has another social link
Passing by
right
this arcade
next to
always
the
brings back sour
arcade.
memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine.
GG.
Plants. This will turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting 5 of the 6 possible items with no dupes all in a row. I was on this winning streak. So I figured I'll pull again, just snag the whole collection.
I mean,
It
yeah.
was like the last one was actively
I mean,
dodging.
have you seen this
In the
man
end, I
though?
spent like 7,000 yen. My arm was practically jelly pulling that crank.
Sounds like the machine got you good.
But you know, when I finally scored that full set, it felt like the stars aligned.
Hammer here. Must have been a big relief. What type of plant was in the last one?
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Huh. Congrats. Now pose. Look silly. Give me a smile.
Oh look, I'm for some social links. Wowee! It's time to give Kiryu's already literally shot body cirrhosis of the liver for chuckles.
Nice work.
Oh, all the selfies are incredibly awkward. Are we getting to romance Xiao now? Excellent. Ah, hey Kiryu. Taichi
Joe.
Suzuki-san.
Ah, hey there, Kiryu-san.
I
Thanks
fucking
for
love
knocking
Robbie
back.
Damon, to be
No, I
honest.
still haven't had a drink with you yet. Mind if I sit here?
Of course not. Be my guest. Some one-on-one time with Kiryu-san, huh? Kinda making me a little nervous here.
I'm not gonna lie, I
I guess you've
appreciate
already
how
got a good
awkward
buzz going.
everyone gets with him.
Been a while since you stepped down as a leader of the Liumang, hasn't it?
Yep. I'm just a regular old civilian.
Uh-huh.
Trying to be one of
I'm
me.
a regular old
I
civilian.
imagine other people might not see it that way.
It's been a solid 15 years since you quit the business, right? But people still call you Kiryu.
I have an idea,
fourth
Kaede.
chairman
Why don't we
and the
open up our
dragon
own
dojo
printing
man.
business? But
Yeah.
instead of being
Use no
shitty,
running from your
we could have
past.
like hookers and
Guess we're both
blackjack.
struggling on that front.
But at least I've got it a bit easier than you. My name's only good round here in Ijincho.
Do you ever regret giving it all up? Your father passed you the mantle, right?
Well, Liumang was tearing itself apart from the inside out back then. Thanks
I'm
to
not gonna
the
ly,
OIP
Yang Ye's
and the
Yang
Army
Ye's
Alliance.
voice has really grown on me in this
Good lot
role.
of them stabbed me in the back. Some of the old heads included. We had no choice but to rebuild from the ground up.
Like,
Obviously,
legitimately,
somebody
at
has to
first
take
it was very like,
responsibility for
oh.
that. And well,
Ah,
who
this doesn't
else
sound
better
good.
than the guy up top? Since Komijo was literally going up in smoke too, Ijincho's entire gray zone was in danger. Having Sunhee take the wheel was
Oh,
the best
I
choice,
think
so
that would be
no,
cool as well,
I
MPT.
don't regret my decision.
I see.
By bringing the
I feel
Liumang
like
and
Xiao
Komijo
and
together,
Prompto would be really
Sunhee
good
managed to
buddies.
save a lot of lives. That had to be a ton of hard work. I can't possibly thank her enough for all she's done.
I'm impressed you're so honest about it.
Gotta say, it hits different when you're the one dishing out praise, Kiryu-san. Kasuga-kun's got away with words, but you're not too bad yourself.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Kiryu-san, you're a dead man walking, aren't you? So you can't pay your family or friends a little visit?
I mean, me and a
That's right.
police officer have been
You
sneaking
sure
off to
you
visit
should
my
be
friends.
talking to me then?
The Daidoji probably think that this will all work out in their favor. So they'll turn a blind eye.
All right then. You think it'd be cool if you came over to my place?
Hell yeah.
Your place?
I own a Chinese restaurant, see? An old little hole in the wall,
Oh,
but
I got really
it's
excited for
mine.
a second.
Sometimes I cook the food myself. Scratch that. Not sometimes. I cook pretty much every day.
Oh.
From the top of the Liumang to the head of the kitchen.
I've always loved cooking. You catch me in the kitchen even during my Liu.
I hate to admit it, but this is
A
what
lot of
I'm
my
turning
guys
into.
like to eat whatever I whipped up.
It's very
You
scary
ever
looking at
consider
it.
that it was hard for them to
Oh
tell
wait,
the
never
boss
mind.
his
I'm older
food
than
sucked?
Zhao. Fuck.
Oh, so that's how you want to play. Guess now I've just gotta invite you to my restaurant then.
Sure, I'll go. It's all gonna be on the house, right?
Yeah, of course. But if you find the food tasty, then I'll take cash over any compliments.
That's some confidence you've got there. I look forward to it. How about another round?
Fine by me. But you should take it easy. Wouldn't want you to keel over before you get a taste of my cooking.
Fine. Whatever you say. Barkeep,
Really?
Hard to believe you're a sick man. Barkeep, hit me with another two.
that's the spirit.
Is it just ow. I assume it in like Chinese. Well, I mean, it is an RGG game. There are some. They have a
Yeah,
predilection to,
what's with the
to
finish?
puns and very
Huh?
obvious naming conventions.
Hey, Kiryu-san.
Not as
Doesn't
bad
matter,
as like
actually.
fucking
That right?
Capcom with the Phoenix
Mind
Wright,
hearing
beat,
me out?
but
Can't
there's
say it
some
would be
pretty
much
silly
fun,
shit.
though.
I'm all
I mean,
ears.
look at one of the whiskey bottles at the bar. It's called Superficial.
I was checking out this food blog earlier. They review bars and other joints here in Ijincho. Of course, that means they hit up my place, too.
Sounds like they rubbed you the wrong way.
Well, yeah. They wrote a bunch of crap about how the food sucks, how the employees are rude, how the place is a stinking mess.
Is it
And
your
it's
place?
not a one-time deal either. They've been writing about my place for days.
You're saying these are fake reviews?
What else could they be? I take pride in my cooking. Sure, my place might be a little old, but I keep it spotless. Man, even thinking about all this just pisses me off.
Can't be fun to deal with.
Yeah, trust me, it's not. Still trying to figure out how to handle this. Should I leave it alone, or do I do something about it? Maybe we should have talked about something else.
Have you thought about firebombing the newspaper?
I wonder who they really are. Why do they get to remain anonymous when they're writing something awful like that?
Not very fair now, is it? I'm also itching to find out what kind of person posted that. I get that everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but this just
It's
doesn't
Seung
sit
Hee.
well with me.
She's fucking with him.
Has that
She's
blog
torching
started to
his
affect your
business.
Nah, sales is more or less the same as ever, as far as I know. My place gets lots of regulars.
I
the
think that's the
customers who
one
do
thing I
follow
really miss from
blogs are
Japan,
usually the
like-
first timers.
Makes sense.
Even though we were
All that's
like
left to
tourists,
consider is how
like
you feel about this whole
every
situation.
time we went to the izakaya,
Yep.
everyone always
Guess
made room
so.
for us, and they were like so
I think
interested.
I've got an idea who that blogger is.
You know what's up, Zeliod?
Yeah?
Right before that blog posted, I got into a nasty little spat with a customer. Never seen him before in my life.
How'd that happen?
Well, considering my previous occupation, I get a lot of customers with some real heavy baggage. So I don't let people take any pictures or videos once they're inside. Even got signs saying so. But that guy didn't give a shit.
And there's no way you didn't call him out.
Damn right. I went up to him and I told him, please refrain from filming inside the restaurant. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared if it was just him there, but the place was pretty packed at the time. And that just got him all riled up. How dare you speak to a customer like that? and things just went down.
Bitch, I'll do what I want.
He flung his chopsticks at his bowl.
Yeah,
and stormed
a lot
out,
of people
screeching,
really hype
"See
about
if I ever
Helldivers.
come
It seems
back
like a
here
really
again."
awesome game.
Day after that, someone posted on their blog talking shit about my restaurant. I figure it's probably the same guy.
Maybe you can ask Komijo to look into it. They're good at that kind of thing.
I technically got booted from the underworld, you know.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure
to
you
abuse
did.
an organization's power all for my personal affairs. Not a good look. Plus, I doubt Sunny would let me off with a sucker punch.
That's true. I just thought that'd be the quickest way to take care of this.
Well, to be completely honest, I did consider doing that.
So, what's your plan? If that customer's the same person behind the blog post, are you going to confront him?
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just a regular civilian now, a humble chef.
Considering how proud you are of your cooking, you're taking this pretty well.
Yep, I think so too. It's like, once I get heated, it's hard for me to hold back.
This guy. What happened to being a regular civilian? Guess I'll have myself another drink. Alcohol's not a bad distraction.
I'm with you there. Sorry for making you sit through that nonsense.
Just glad you're feeling better.
Yay! Oh, hey! Time for more cirrhosis of the liver. Fucking here's Kiryu.
What's up, Xiao? More bad press for your restaurant?
They are.
Not this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys.
But
Said
they
wanted
have
to
like
tell me
nice
something.
little sub stories that really kind of
Didn't you
round out the
leave the
character's arc.
Yeah, I did. But they still try to contact me. Mind if I complain for a bit?
So, what do they want?
You remember the blog I mentioned last time? The one talking trash about my place.
Right. Might be the same guy that gave you trouble.
Yep. Those Liumang boys are using whatever means possible to hunt him down.
Oh,
They're hell-bent on catching him. Saying
the
stuff
old
like, he
Liumang
can't go
boys.
around starting shit and running away like that. And if they do find him, things might get real messy.
But you're not the one ordering them around, right?
No, of course not.
Which means these young guns are causing a racket because someone's giving their old boss a hard time.
Yep. Honor's just as big a deal as life and death down in the underworld. Not that you need me to tell you that.
Seems like you're a popular guy. Whenever a Yakuza boss steps down, people tend to avoid them like the plague.
Yeah, I guess so. But that didn't happen to you, did it, Kiryu-san? In the end, no matter where you go, popularity varies from person to person.
So, how many of these guys are we talking about?
lot of them.
50.
But probably no more than 50.
That's still no joke.
But there's only 4 guys at the core of the whole shebang. They used to hang around me back when I was the leader, called themselves the 4 Beasts.
Sort of like your personal guard.
They were kind of adorable in a way, but feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who were really pissed off with this blogger, so I gotta tighten the leash.
Must be tough on you. They're not gonna leave you alone so long as they keep you on that pedestal.
Yeah, like you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through.
He says it so
Guess the two of
shittily
us
too.
are in the same
Oh,
boat.
the Dragon
I
of
mean, who else can
Dojima.
relate to this kind of stuff?
Well, I can lend you an ear if you want to talk about it.
Thanks for that. But like I said, same boat. If there's anything on your mind, you can lay it on me too.
That's so. Great. Looks like I found myself a drinking buddy.
Really? Why is that, Dan?
Seriously, Kiryu-san. You always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty of time thinking about it.
You don't gotta lie down and take it. You could still try to fight back, you know. Survive. Looks to me like you're putting on an act. Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
Oh.
Just something that's been on my mind. We've gotten pretty chummy, haven't we? Close enough for me to air out all my stupid complaints to you. Figured
Yeah,
I'd
but
come out
we
and
love
say it by
Kiryu.
now. Or, did I cross the line there?
You're fine. I'll keep that in mind. After all, it's good advice from a good drinking buddy.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
More cirrhosis? No more cirrhosis. Yeah, Kiryu's got a pretty wild story arc to go through. Here, Dan, how about if I get in a fight? Will that cheer you up? Check this out. Quaz, you're a little bitch.
Let's do it.
Fight me. Yeah, no. I gotta get through,
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. Are you set? I assume you're ready to go.
I'm prepared.
Good. As it happens, there are a few familiar faces visiting Ijincho at the moment.
I mean, that happened in the
I
last
suppose
game.
that's pure coincidence.
Would you believe I didn't invite them? The Seiryu clan did. To prepare for the dissolution, Ebina has been in touch with regional families across Japan.
Oh, shit.
These
Who
two
are
have
we
come to
linking
answer his
up
call,
with?
all the way from Hiroshima.
Oh,
Onomichi,
shit. The homies from Onomichio?
Onomichi.
A Yomei Alliance subsidiary, the Hirose families Tagashira and Matsunaga, here in Ijincho right now.
Aw, man. I haven't seen those guys in
Tagashi.
forever.
Matsunaga.
That dude had the best jacket
They're
of
here to
all time. It
investigate the
literally
Seiryu for
just says
themselves.
cat on the back.
Unfortunately, Captain Nagumo couldn't make it.
Investigate, you said?
If Ebina's dissolution succeeds, every Yakuza group in the country will feel its effects. No matter where they're located, no family can ignore Yokohama right now. So, Tagashira and Matsunaga are here to survey and report back on behalf of the Yomei.
Wow. They're representing all of Hiroshima, that means.
The Hirose family might have started small, but they've been making a name for themselves.
Hello,
Many would
Luna.
credit their old patriarch Toru for that. He died doing wet work for the former Yomei chairman. He died loyally. As such, he left behind a family worthy of respect. They report directly to the chairman now. Which means
Ma'am.
your boys are officers of the main family.
I'm trying to pet
Your
you,
trust
but you're
will
wandering
lock these
around.
days.
I see. How about that?
What's wrong? You've got that look on your face.
They
You don't wanna
were
see him?
very instrumental in
Isn't
helping
that
us
Not exactly.
take care of Haruto.
I'm worried how they'd react if they knew I survived.
Why? Think they'd take it poorly?
No, they love
The
me.
Hirose family was small, but they were as tight-knit as any family I've seen. As soon as I entered their lives, that all changed. And Hirose's death
That's
was
a
direct
that
consequence of
jacket
that.
is so legit.
If I'd never set foot in Hiroshima,
Cat.
Tagashira and the others might still have their
Damn.
boss. I never apologized to them. In fact, I took the easy way out by going into hiding.
I'm curious, you kind of had to
How
go
could
into
I ever show
hiding.
my face to them again.
Who said you'd show your face? Hang back, just like with Kazuki and everyone. Hear Tagashira himself say what they think of you. Honestly, You should get how this works by now.
Damn, Date-san.
Maybe so.
Date-san just
Remember,
out here being
Hiroshima
a fucking
is part
dick.
of your legacy. The last heroic stand of Kazuma Kiryu. Tagashira and Matsunaga saw history made there. Don't you find the prospect intriguing? Hearing their thoughts on your final moments?
That's a sad way of putting it. You make it sound like I'm some voyeur.
Either way, the timing of their Ijincho trip is perfect for us. Don't question serendipity. They're drinking at a bar nearby right now. Let's not miss them.
Oh my god.
See them there, Kiryu? Those are your boys.
Those are your boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those sunglasses
Looks like
make
they
you
haven't
so
changed at all.
inconspicuous.
Same as when we met.
That definitely couldn't be Kiryu.
Well, not completely. It's strange seeing them with subordinates of their own.
I really miss that jacket.
For shit's sake. How long they gonna make us wait? Came all the way to Yokohama for this?
They're treating us like dirt here. Supposed to be honored guests. Seiryu hospitality, my ass. We're Hiroshiman dignitaries for crying out loud.
I can see neither of
Doesn't
them
seem
have
like they're in a good
changed.
mood.
Are they that pissed off that a girl hasn't sat down with them yet? Really?
Not sure. Hard to tell from just eavesdropping.
Right then. I'll take it from here. Let's get a better look at these big shots, huh?
Date-san, what are you doing?
The Daidoji faction doesn't own me, in case you've forgotten.
I can say hi to whoever I want.
Date-san! Damn it.
And just who might you be?
Tokyo Metropolitan Detective Makoto Date. Are you two familiar with me?
We look like guys with lots of cop friends. Go polish your badge.
Go polish your knob.
Should warn you, these two pups ain't housebroken. Any closer and they might bite you.
Hey, calm down. There's no need to be a prick.
The hell? You got your head screwed on wrong? Or you just want to die, old man?
Whoa, hold a second, Tagashira. Tokyo detective named Date, he said. Kiryu Aniki had a buddy called that, right?
Huh? Now
Ah.
that you mention it. Wait, so then what's he doing here?
You're Hirose, Tagashira and Matsunaga, correct? Be happy to buy you boys a drink. I'm off duty, not looking to bust anyone. Just want some company. Same as you two, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, the girls here ain't exactly swarming us.
Have you considered it might be that
Sure about
incredibly
this,
hideous
Aniki?
green
I
suit?
mean, knocking him back with the fuzz?
You heard him. Man's off duty right now. We're just three assholes, no titles and nothing. This way, we never drank with the enemy team. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, Dante-san?
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
I still think it's
Oh,
funny
alright
that he
then.
does. Like, I didn't
Matsunaga
notice
says
it
you
until
can buy his
Seth brought it
drinks.
up, but he has
Buy
such a
his
yeehaw
drinks.
howdy voice.
Good, I appreciate it. Let me ask you both something. You sounded pretty pissed off before. Why was that? It's never just because of the girls.
Nah, it wasn't about that. Yokohama's a long trip for us, and we're being treated like hicks. There's ex-Yakuza all over town, and they're eyeing us like we got a disease.
The Seiryu clan sure as hell not offering to cut us into anything worth a damn. Why even invite us? Too worried about their own profits taking a hit.
I mean, look around. They're scoping us out from every angle. They all stare, but nobody says as much as hello.
Wait a second. You mean everyone here is Yakuza?
Ijincho's got ex-Tojo and Omi guys crawling around like roaches right now.
Hmm.
We're doing fine for ourselves out west in Hiroshima. Only came by to be courteous.
What he means is the Yomei Alliance asked us directly, and we followed orders.
I wonder, is your table so barren because they're trying to ice you out?
Maybe women around here are smart enough not to drink with a couple of small-town bumfucks.
Say that again, asshole!
Whatever it is you're looking for here, you're not gonna find it. So screw off.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Big talk from men that what got dissolved, huh? You bastards really want to throw down, huh?
Holy shit, Waka, is that you?
Nobody cut our family's balls off.
Whoa, Hiroshima thugs are all talk, right? I'm sure we can take them. Catch the next train home, fuckers, or we'll punch your ticket for you.
Huh? Who the hell's that?
Hey, you need to stay back, damn it. Kiryu.
Oh, Date, you spilled the beans, you idiot.
Date-san, you know this guy?
Oh, no. I mean, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you're real good at this, Date. Real
To
good.
disrespect the cities they visit. This is how blood starts running.
What's your deal?
We'll handle this from here. Right, Date-senpai?
Yes, of course. This is my junior partner, Kiryuin. Okay, everything
Yeah,
settled?
Kiryuin.
You two leave while you can.
You're out of your mind. This ain't no one's fight but ours.
Damn it, stop. You're in enough crap already. Stay back.
Yeah, right.
Let's do it.
So anyway, I started blasting.
You're gonna get in for the kill. You asked for it.
Yeah? Yeah? Tough fight on my hands here.
You picked the wrong opponent.
I'll take a... Hey, there you go. Back over a mil. Or, I'm sorry, 1 billion yen.
Ah! Ain't this a story from back home? Who knew a junior detective could throw haymakers like that?
Yeah, who knew?
Only out here would you find a cop stronger than a Yakuza.
Yeah,
Stronger.
totally.
He's good, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I get it now, though. No wonder Tokyo PD got these city Yakuza neutered so bad, huh? Right, champ?
Sorry about him. He doesn't say much.
He doesn't say much.
That's a good quality in people. Strong and silent. Actually, it reminds me of a guy we knew.
Yeah, you know.
You know,
thinking the
Dex,
same thing.
I was noticing that as well.
Karate.
One of the
Some
interesting
kind of
things with the
mojo.
captions I've noticed
Oh.
is like a lot of like the condensed dialecting and like it's very
I'm
very
not sure.
distinctive with
After all,
how
I
they've
don't hear you
captioned it
much
out,
longer than you
which
two
is
would've.
I think kind
No
of
offense,
lends
but
the
he's much
note to
cooler
it.
than
Like
this
even through the game, like you could tell like the dialogue and scripting was a little bit different to account for regional dialects. And like I love little touches like that.
Okay, probably so.
Although, strange how alike your names are. Kiryu, Kiryuin,
Bless,
right?
Babbage. Bless, Babbage.
Both names sound tough, I'd say. Except Kazuma Kiryu. Whew. Man, that name's just on another level for us. From the moment we first met him, he redefined what the Yakuza meant.
That he did.
How? What did he do for you? Was it even a change for the better, do you think?
Well, that's hard to say. Kiryu Aniki guided us through dark times. Our patriarch Hirose died. So did Chairman Kurusu. Onomichi's big secret came out, and it's still getting attention. And then the man we took as our Aniki got killed. Could have asked him so much more. Just stormed in one day and fixed up messes. Like pulling up every rotten weed that sprung since World War II. Now, the police say that Kazuma Kiryu took all the other mysteries with him to his grave. But that's gotta be a load of bull. They gotta know more than they're telling us.
Plus, all the big shot politicians got their asses saved by the cover-up.
Bruh, the ending of
Those,
that game.
Daidoji, what do you call
Still.
'ems?
Ugh.
Of course, they're the reason the Ome Alliance made us a direct subsidiary.
I guess that
That
the
shit
Hirose family
was
came out all the
rough.
better than Kiryu Aniki at the end of the day. Nowadays, we got way more prestige. The Onomichi locals tease us about it, though.
I think that's a good thing. Wouldn't you agree?
But putting all that aside, there's something about the whole thing that still hurts.
Yeah, you got that right.
What is it, if I may ask?
The Hirose family's down to just 3 proper members between Captain Nagumo and us. Our youngest officer was named Yuta. And he's off in Okinawa living his dream life. Good for him. His Yakuza just feels like things are never gonna be as good as they were then. Kiryu Aniki inspired us to heights we never imagined ourselves in.
Seriously, Kazuma Kiryu's final battle, and we were there.
And Ferret, she's sleeping. She's up
big,
above my
incredible
head.
Moment. Then went back to being the same old sleepy town as it ever was. Just empty and tired.
Helps knowing Patriarch Hirose would have wanted it that way. Plus, he got to spend his last minutes fighting Kazuma Kiryu with everything he had. When he died, it looked like he was at peace.
Yeah, I will never forget that.
For the old man, part of it must have been finally not having to do Takeru Kurusu's dirty work anymore. Even still, he was a model Yakuza, and he died a Yakuza's death.
More and more, I've been getting into dumbass fights like that one. Just looking to cash my chips in.
If you two hadn't stopped us, we might have died bleeding out in this cheap hostess bar.
That's so
The
funny.
Yakuza's death.
Oh yeah, I know. No one knows who the Dragon of Dojima truly
How the
is
hell did
once
get
the
this
sunglasses
without us
go
even
on.
noticing? Between Hirose-san and Kiryu Aniki, all we talk about anymore is the ones we lost. Same old shit every day, over and over. If they could see us right now, they'd be ashamed. And you know what? It was seeing Kiryuin-san fight just now that made me realize it.
Say that again.
Funny how little things like that can open your eyes. What's going on now? Are you leaving? I'm still buying. No need to quit early.
That's all right. We're headed home. Seiryu clan's been investigated by us enough, I'd say. Right now, all I want is to tell Captain Nagumo everything that happened here tonight.
Oh, what will you say to him?
That over in Jinsho, we finally met someone Kuryaniki might have
Oh,
seen
like the
something.
Persona 4 glasses?
Now, Cap will never believe us, not in a million years. He'll say we're drunk and stupid.
I mean, he'll be
But
right,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
tell him,
not
even if it
specifically.
shouldn't have been possible, I saw what I saw tonight.
So did I.
Oh, well, that's great. All right, I won't keep any longer.
In that case, let me say one last thing to you both.
Oh, hey, you even sound like
The
that
Seiryu
guy.
clan's plot. All these Yakuza amassing underneath them. They can't be trusted. Hiroshima needs to stay as far out of this as it can.
With respect and all, no shit, detective. That Ebine's a smooth-talking swindler, but the Yomei Alliance ain't dumb enough to fall for it.
I mean, that's how pretty much every
Hiroshima will
Atlas
steer
game
clear
is,
of the
Jamie.
conflict. Promise you that.
Of course, Kiryu-san. Your advice is appreciated. We're bidding Yokohama farewell now, if that's all right.
Okay.
That's alright.
Nice meeting you.
It's good to see you, Kiryu-san.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I get the feeling they might have figured you out.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened,
Maybe they
Date. Idiot.
Sheesh. If your boys ended up in that brawl, it could have painted a target on the entire Yomei Alliance. And to avoid
Yeah,
getting
well,
sucked
now
into
they're
war,
my boys.
easiest thing would be to cut off the Hirose family and be done with it.
Yeah.
That said, it was reckless of you to jump in there. Don't come crying to me if you get busted.
Do you think I'm blaming you? I'm very grateful. If not for your initiative, I never would have spoken to those two again. Back in Hiroshima, I made a mess of things, and I left without fixing them. I didn't deserve to know what happened next. But I was always curious.
And I'm glad we did what we did.
This entire stream has just been Kiryu destroying.
Thanks for the drinks. I'll see you again.
Till then, good night, Kiryu.
Good night, Date-san. On the plus side, it looks like I only have 4 more to go. Nanba wouldn't let it. Nanba would force him to have oolong tea. I mean, like, it's not forced on you, at least, Heist. Like, that's the thing that I do appreciate. Like, I could just I could choose to ignore all of that stuff. Like, would it probably hurt me in the long run? Yeah, but, like, it could be worse. At least the game doesn't physically, like, force you to sit and watch all these cutscenes if you don't want to.
Hello?
Dante here.
Sure.
Alright,
There's a
fine.
fortune teller over there.
Say, you think there's someone like Madame Mijin Show around here?
Well, I doubt you'd see a fortune teller at, like, every station in town. Then again, maybe she's out there and we just don't know. Nanchan, is there a reason you might want your fortune told?
A reason? I guess so. You know those little easy tear packets for
Yeah,
tournaments?
it's.
You can never open those,
I don't
right?
think you
It's always
lose
stressed me out, and
anything
frankly, I'd
from
love to
not
get to the bottom
having
of it.
played the previous
And a
games, but I would
fortune teller's going
recommend
to
if
help
they're
you with
ever like
that?
on
Actually,
sale,
I know how
like
you
because
feel.
they'll occasionally
I'll
go
pry
on
them
sale
open,
for
and
like
whatever's inside
stupid
will
cheap.
spray all over
They're
Jungi.
definitely
Ugh,
a
so
worth
frustrating.
like a
I'm
worthwhile
sure Jungi would
playthrough.
agree.
Well, you know, there's a trick to them. You just gotta use your nail and put some pressure on it. The bag can't be wet either.
Hey, wait, that's it? It's really that easy? I swear, if this solves it,
Yeah, no, I definitely get that.
From now on.
Yeah, right. I'm as psychic as one of those bags.
Phantom vibration syndrome. It's a documented thing.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. I assume.
Yeah, sure. Where are we going tonight?
All right. Our guest this time came all the way from Kyushu. Chief Nakajima
What?
of Nagasu.
Aw, Chief.
Chief Nakajima.
He looked after you
I
during your stint as a
love
cab driver
Chief.
back in Fukuoka, didn't he?
Ooh.
Hey, what's up? You remember him, right? Don't tell me I wasted my time calling you.
I will be honest.
You didn't.
0,
Besides, I wouldn't be that
1,
ungrateful.
2, tremendous
It's just
and very modern.
I never thought I'd see
3
him again.
is gonna
Chief Nakajima
probably
was about
put
the only
off a few
civilian I
people.
spent a lot of time with.
4 is pretty darn good. 5 is
You tried
all right.
running from your past back
6
then, too,
is way
didn't you?
longer than you think it is.
Even went by the alias Taichi Suzuki and everything. Trouble always finds you somehow. In the past and even now.
You said you called a chief here? How was he? He must be getting along in years now. Did he seem well?
Yeah,
I
and,
don't
and it's
know.
not like
Why
I
don't you
don't
go
think
see for yourself?
3 is
Did something
a
bad happen to him?
bad game. I think it just shows its age the most, unfortunately.
Oh, good heavens, I can't drink that much. Well, ain't this a pickle?
Oh, come on, Mr. Chief. Don't be shy. Today's a special treat, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, you
and
ain't
it's
wrong there,
very
Speaking of which,
it's very
Dante's
off-putting
son's
from
not
like
here
the
yet.
pace of the previous
Wonder what's
games.
taking him.
But yeah, once you get through like the first half, it's like that's when the story really kicks in and it all starts clicking in like a very
Dante-san
good
gave me
way.
a rundown. That man's a real detective, you know.
Date-san, what was with that ominous look earlier?
Well, as you can see, he's doing great. Figured it'd make you appreciate the reunion more. Cab company's not exactly doing well. The chief does everything he can to keep it going.
That's great. Glad to hear it.
Thought so.
Wait, Date-san, you've never met Chief Nakajima before, right? How did you even get him to come all the way here?
Well, I might have abused a bit of my police authority.
What? Date, no!
Ask him about his former employee, Taichi Suzuki.
What?
Also told him it was a personal investigation and that we couldn't talk over the phone since the higher-ups don't know about it. I asked if he could come to Yokohama instead.
You do know how suspicious that sounds, right? I'm surprised the chief fell for that.
I offered to cover his travel expenses, so it's basically a paid vacation. His drinks at this club are even on me. Oh, don't give me that look, man.
What? I was just worried about you. You're always coming up with all these lies for me.
I thought I told you this before. I'm only doing all this because I want to. Don't sweat it.
10 years ago, he told me himself to come back and work for him again, no matter what. He gave me a hand when I hit rock bottom, and I was never able to thank him for that.
Got it. Guess it'll be on me to tell him all of that.
Listen, sometimes you just have to.
Hey, maybe I ought to move to Yokohama myself.
Wow, would you really? Then you could come visit me every day. I'll be here waiting.
Boy, I do that and I'll be broke in no time.
Oh. Pleasure meeting you, Chief Nakajima. I'm Date.
I'm
Been
Date.
enjoying yourself?
She's so
Oh,
suggestive.
gosh darn it, I'm sorry. Got a little carried away there.
Ugh.
Nearly forgot I was meeting up with you, Mr. Detective.
No need for the formalities. Thanks for coming all the way here. Mind if I take a seat?
Oh, no, not at all. Please do. Still, to think Suzuki-san's name would come up again. But like I told you on the phone, the last I saw Suzuki-san was 10 years ago. How's that even gonna help the police?
Well, truth be told, I knew Suzuki personally outside my work as a detective. Honestly, I just wanted to have a drink with someone else who knew him. Sorry for making a fuss out of this, Chief.
Oh, no, it's fine. You even paid for me to travel here and all. Besides, I feel the same way about Suzuki-san.
I mean,
Wasn't
to
one
be
for words,
fair,
but I
he is
never
Chief
forget him.
from
Just that good
Fukuoka.
fella, you know. So what happened? Did Suzuki-san cause some kind of incident? He ain't getting arrested, is he?
Huh? No, I'm not going to arrest him. See, Suzuki's been dead for a few years now.
Huh? Come again? You ain't pulling my leg or nothing.
One of them is just
didn't
John
know?
DiMaggio.
No, not at all. Had no clue. So that's what happened to Suzuki.
Was it the Al Bed?
I can't believe my ears. He was always so serious. A real dedicated fella.
I miss taxi
Something doesn't
racing,
seem
to
be
be
adding up
honest.
here. Just double checking. You were aware that Taichi Suzuki was a fake name, right?
What?
Nah, ain't no way. That doesn't sound right. No siree.
Uh-huh.
Nah, dog, he's
Okay,
covering for you.
Why don't you settle down and hear me out? Taichi Suzuki was a fake name. His real name was Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza from the Tojo clan, known as the
Yakuza.
Dragon of Dojima.
You're talking about the same Suzuki-san? Ah, that's gotta be a lie. Some big mistake. You ever consider that the Suzuki-san I know and the Suzuki-san you know are two different people?
Ooh.
So that's how you want to play. Then explain this. Take a good look at this photo. This guy looks real familiar, doesn't he? Perhaps you've seen this on TV before. You're looking at Kazuma Kiryu.
Nah, not
Shortly
him.
after this footage aired, he was sent to prison, then lost his life in Hiroshima.
Frankly, that don't sound like the Suzuki-san I know.
He dodged the question.
What? Really?
Guess I should have looked into your story more carefully before coming all the way out here. If I had known we were talking about two different people, I wouldn't have let you pay for my whole trip.
Now hold on, sir. What's with the act?
Huh?
We both know for a fact that Kiryu went by Suzuki in Kyushu. So why are you pretending you don't know him?
Well, I ain't pretending. There was just a little mix-up.
Yeah, just a
Sorry,
mix-up.
my mistake. I'll even pay for my own drinks, too. Take care now.
Bye.
No, wait. Please.
I think we're done here. Besides, I ought to get going. Let go!
What has gotten into you?
Stop.
You're just being a bother.
Wait, please. Hey, stop right there, sir.
Ooh, what's going on? Why all the yelling?
Yeah. Yo, sounds
Judging
good,
by the
Minx.
way
Get
you
yourself
wanted to
some
run
rest,
from
homie.
me, I think I get what's going on.
Huh?
Absolutely,
What
Dex.
You probably did.
The
come
police?
here to
I ain't
talk
got
about Taichi
I ain't got nothing to
Suzuki.
say to the police.
Maybe squeeze in some sightseeing on the side. But with how you're acting, I'm guessing you saw this recently.
Oh, that's,
Your plans changed when this video started going around. Suddenly, rumors that Kazuma Kiryu is still alive and kicking spread all over the internet, despite his supposed death. Word got to you too, didn't it? Right after you agreed to meet with me here.
I don't know a thing about that.
What's going on?
Yeah,
If
boy.
Kazuma Kiryu really is alive and in hiding, then you wouldn't want to tip off the police. Even a minor detail about his past runs the risk of endangering him. Long story short, you don't want to sell your friend out to the police. But after coming all the way to Yokohama, it looked just as suspicious to cancel our meeting. It all makes sense now. That's why you're trying to act like you don't know Kazuma Kiryu.
You got the wrong idea. That's completely off.
Where you're coming from.
I like
you
Chief.
probably
Chief's a
aren't too
fucking
sure if
real
I
one.
really am Kiryu's friend. In that case, it'd be best for you to say I've got the wrong guy. Keep mum and leave your seat. Chief Nakajima, this has all been one huge misunderstanding.
Huh?
Neither Tokyo PD nor the Fukuoka police knew that Kiryu had been employed at Nagasu Taxi. Have you ever gotten a call from the police asking after him? I'm positive you haven't, because I'm the only one who knows about your connection to Kiryu. After
Yeah,
all,
I do like
I
cheese.
heard all of this from the
All
man
right.
himself.
What's everyone's
In fact,
favorite cheese?
He even told me about the first time you two met.
Bubba, what's your favorite
He
cheese?
helped out a woman who was being harassed.
Sharp
Let
cheddar.
himself get beat
Sharp
up
cheddar,
in the
pretty good.
process.
Very
At the
versatile.
time, he had nowhere to go since he had to cover up
Big
his
fan of
history
the
with
old
the
smoked
Yakuza.
provolone.
He nearly gave up on life. That's when you entered
Yeah.
the picture. You
Yeah.
took him on and hired him as a taxi
Yeah.
driver. That guy's known as the legendary Yakuza.
I guess.
You think he'd crack in the interrogation room? I heard all of this straight from the horse's mouth. I may not know what's going on in his head, but I consider him my best friend.
Date-san.
Oh, it's definitely a mood thing. To be
Well,
honest,
that sure
MPT.
explains a
Mood and
whole lot.
application.
Guess it can't hurt to trust you then.
Good
How
crumbly
about we
cheddar
turn
is
back
good
the
too.
clock? Start fresh, take it from the top.
Like a nice aged cheddar.
Works for me. I found out that Suzuki-san was actually Kazuma Kiryu from the news. Saw him in that Yakuza scuffle up in Kamurocho.
Brie on toast with
Must
marmalade.
have been a
Yeah.
little while after he left our place. All his old
Yeah,
coworkers
goat cheese
were
not
pretty
bad.
shaken up, me included. Sure, I knew he was no run-of-the-mill guy, but I never thought he'd be the legendary Yakuza. Also, just between us,
Gruyere.
a lot
Big
of
fan
my
of Gruyere.
employees are hiding scars 'cause of something or other in the past.
For me, I would describe
Same goes for
Gruyere
me,
as like
too.
a
So I
Gouda
was
that
never,
melts.
ever gonna
It's
rat
got
out
great
Curious on to the
flavor.
police. But the moment I told myself that,
Yeah,
news got
mozzarella
out
is good
about
for
Kazuma
texture.
Kiryu
Very
dying
rarely
somewhere
do
in
you get
Hiroshima.
That must have been shocking.
Of course it was.
very
But
rarely
now,
do you get much
what
with
the
flavor
heck
unless
even
it's like
was that
buffalo
video?
mozzarella.
I can't make heads or tails of nothing no more. You know something.
Here's your fun fact of the night, Lon. Did you know that
Switzerland
Switzerland
still alive?
canonically exists
Please,
in the
Date-san.
Xenogears
Well, I
universe?
guess it wouldn't be right if I just lied to your face after unraveling all that, so... I'm
Jarlsberg.
just gonna
Jarlsberg's.
say no comment.
I
No
like
comment?
Jarlsberg because it's like
That's
I
not
would
enough
describe it
for
as
you?
Swiss light. Because it's
Great. Real great.
like a
That's
very,
why I
very
didn't think
mild Swiss
You know,
cheese.
you're a lot like Suzuki-san. No tact, no skill in lying, and a good man.
This coming from you? You're just as bad at lying.
I feel like Havarti is underrated,
Got me there.
and the same thing
After
with Port
getting to know
Salut.
you, Chief,
They're both
I
very
think I
creamy
get
and,
why he wanted me to pass on a
nicely
message.
flavored cheeses, but
Huh?
they
When
aren't
the
going
two
to
of you first
overpower
met,
anything.
He had just drifted all the way to Kyushu in order to protect his loved ones from his own past. That was the lowest point in Kiryu's life. In a place with
I've not
no
had
one he knew,
brie in a
with
hot
no one
minute.
to turn to.
I'm not a
With no
big
one to talk
brie
to or
fan by
depend on
itself, but like if you
until
put it
you
with
showed
something,
up
I definitely
and
enjoy
lent him
it.
the hand
Like
he needed.
like a baked brie,
Words
just
can't
like wrapped in
describe how
like
indebted he
phyllo
feels to you.
dough, with like
Still does.
maybe
to this
some
day.
figs or some olives
That's
or some
and I got
marmalade or
something to say
jam.
to him, too.
So fucking
And
good.
what's that?
The last time I saw Suzuki-san, I left him with these words. You're part of the family now, Suzuki-san. Just be sure to come back to us, no matter what. I still stand by
How
those
long until
words today.
Kiryu just breaks down
So
and
if you
starts
ever find
crying?
yourself in trouble,
I'm very interested to see
you'll
this
always
see
have a
this
home
happen.
with us. I'll be waiting for you back in Kyushu. So just remember, you're never alone. Think you could tell him all that from me, Date-san?
Ah,
Ah. Apple and brie, yeah.
Thanks again, Date-san.
Kiryu would
Glad to wrap
never
up some
cry.
unfinished
Well, does it
business
count if he's wearing the
Now that Chief
sunglasses?
finally knows how much I appreciated him. There's nothing more I can do
I
now.
made for so
come on,
for
don't be like that.
for New Year's I always make
All
like
right, that reminds me.
some sort of pork
You
roast.
said I was your best friend.
One year I made one. It was like a
I mean,
bone-in pork
I was just
roast
trying
with
to, well, you know, earn
It was
the
like
Chief's
I
trust.
rubbed that bad boy
I
down
had
with
to.
some seasonings and brown sugar and whatnot, but some
Your words
apple
really
and
cut me to the
raisins. Oh,
They were
so
comforting
good.
in a way, especially in these times.
Apple, raisin, brie,
Could you
chicken.
Not take
Oh,
back
there's
what
so
you
much
said.
work you can do with that.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you want to hug it out?
I'm not drunk enough for that.
Yeah, figured.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Someone else I can take to Dondogo Island. Alright, let's see how far I can go before I get called back to the bar again. See if we can do a little bit of gameplay, and then I guess we'll do some... Damn it. No, we're going back to the bar.
Dante here.
Sure, something.
See,
Sayama? Kaoru Sayama?
the one and only. She gave me a
I am very up for that.
Yeah,
Sorry for dumping this on you.
actually.
See you later.
The only other potential woman
Gotta say, I haven't been
That
sleeping
Kiryu
too
could have
well.
loved. Oh, apparently I can just walk right into this now.
Say, Kiryu-san, have you heard? There's a legendary underground weapons shop nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ichiban and I have gotten goods there from time to time. The dealer's this shady guy who won't serve just anyone. You can't even meet him unless you pass a test first. But if
Some
Nan-chan
what?
and I bring you along, I'm sure he'd let you in too.
Oh, you're talking about Chao Ka Long. Legendary is quite the exaggeration, in my opinion.
There's a lot I don't understand, but I'm interested. It's nearby, right? Look-
Okay, you got it. Okay, Kiryu-san, the weapons dealer.
All right, let's.
Listen, I don't think there's anyone in this game that wouldn't sleep with Kiryu, okay?
Did you bring this crowd to me expecting a show? This isn't how we do things in the underworld. I'm not running some tourist attraction here.
Fortunately for you, I tagged along. And anyway, the fact that you're in business at all is thanks to me. So if you want to maintain your little sliver of autonomy, I suggest you mind your manners in front of me.
So says the Queen of Komiju. Very well then. But there's still someone I don't recognize. Who's he?
He's my guest. That's all you need to know. Don't tell me you're gonna throw a fit about this too.
A guest of Sun-Hee's? And yet, he appears familiar to me.
Oh, I wonder why.
Hey, Sun-Hee. Remind me, what's this guy's name again?
Oh, he goes by Chao Ka Long.
Chao Ka Long. Chao Ka Long?
You ask my name, but won't give one in return. I don't appreciate being slighted like this.
It's so wild how they just like
There,
unveil these
everything's square
characters.
now. All right, Chao-san?
Let's see now. Sato is currently the most common surname in Japan. And guess what? Suzuki is right after that.
So, what's the problem?
Sounds like a fake name to
It's
me.
a fake name, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Practically introducing me to a John Doe.
Even so, what does it matter? I'm vouching for Suzuki-san's identity. So, how about you quit the bullshit and bring out your wares like a proper arms dealer?
Not happening.
Damn.
What did you say?
Hey, you. Show me your face.
No, it's fine. Won't you
No,
stay?
we're
I'm not
leaving.
in the mood for this.
Couldn't be. Stop! Nobody move! I know exactly who you are. What a change. I barely recognized you. Guess that goes to show. The march of time is relentless.
Whatever it is you're going on about, you're clearly mistaken.
I'm a civilian.
Well, your identity doesn't matter at this point. I'm not letting you leave. I told you from the start. You've stepped into the underworld.
Chao Ka Long. Do you understand what you're about to do? Are you prepared to make me your enemy?
On the contrary, Sun-Hee, you're the one disregarding the delicate balance of the underworld. Not only did you bring a stranger before me, now you're trying to slither your way out of a deal. If word got out, who in Ichincho's underworld could bring themselves to trust in the Komiju?
I hear you. Fine. What do you want?
Testing his worth only seems fair. That's always been my standard for any new customers.
All right, I guess I'll fight
If
you.
I take him on, I'm sure I'll finally feel more familiar with our mysterious friend here.
All right, fine.
If
Oh,
I'm worthy enough. Don't treat me like a customer, right?
Sure.
Are you sure you'll be all right?
Business negotiations. The boys can't.
let me fight this man.
Let's finish this.
Show me what you got.
my turn.
Oh, he's only level 32. Oh.
Try to block this.
Yeah.
You want some?
Watch this.
Ready for the knockout.
Let's finish this.
Try and stop me. Let's do it.
I'll take you on.
In for the kill. I doubt
What do you mean 20 hours grinding? I would do no such thing. He's only level 32 anyway.
Follow my lead.
Hope you're ready.
It also doesn't help that he got paralyzed immediately. Unlike my opening attack.
Moving up in the world.
We should relish.
Yeah, probably not. You'd probably only be like 34, 35.
Looks like I passed.
Listen, this game has just sunk its fucking hooks into me. I've loved all the silly little mini games and the fucking Sujimon and the Dondoko Island.
Don't deny it.
I'm
All those years ago.
fighting
I fought you
all
to the
those
death.
fucking area bosses. I love it.
Lao.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Chao Ka Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And my name is Taichi Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other. You said I'd be a customer if I won. Promises made in the underworld are never made lightly. Especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
You! What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that.
You're pretty
Most of your
good.
Weapons are of the same
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
That nearly went south. So,
Yes, with my weapons in fact, I bet you could even make the Dragon of Dojima disappear.
Oh yeah.
Good grief. Thank goodness that's finally over.
No, I honestly agree, though. I think Song Hee is literally the most bisexual energy character I've played in an RPG. Like, it's fucking absurd. I was wondering why he wasn't here earlier.
gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Takes me forever to fall asleep, too. Maybe there's a good sleep medication around here?
Nah, before you chance it with the meds, you ought to rethink your bedtime routines. Yeah, probably toy around with your phone a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true. I usually end up watching videos and stuff.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone in bed.
Yeah, the light from the screen causes your brain to...
If you get sleepy and lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face. You'll just wake yourself up, and who wants that?
Well,
It's the worst feeling in the world.
Science is what has. Ah, well, I guess the result's the same.
Time to beat up some fucking salary, men.
Pretty bold.
Bon
Real
appetit.
meal. Tell ya, plenty of bars out there make great curry, but the stuff they make here's all top.
Yeah.
Is it time
it's
to
got
deliver
that
a pizza
deep
ball?
curry flavor. You can tell it's been made with love.
Speaking of, one of my customers was telling me most golf clubs make a pretty good curry.
You know, I've heard that too. Curry is usually on the menu at most of them, and they differ depending on the area, so it's fun to compare.
The
Why
best
do they
curry
even
place
serve curry,
we
though?
visited in
Is it because
Japan
everyone likes
had a
it?
fucking
I'm sure that's part of it, but
propane-powered
the main
naan
reason
oven
seems to be
built
that
into
you
a
can dish
brick
out curry
wall.
fast and easy and avoid any long
It was
wait
the
times.
size of my fucking, like,
see.
literally the size
That
of my
makes sense.
thigh.
You know,
The naan, not
curry
the
is
actual
different
oven.
at each club, and it's
That
probably
curry
the
was
same
so
for all the
fucking good.
bars. I say we make the rounds and crown ourselves a king.
Hang on. Do you have any idea how many bars there are around here?
Yeah,
A
a
lot
lot.
more than just this one, that's for sure. Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
is certainly food.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Well, good to see you, Kiryu. I see.
All right,
Great.
let's link up
Well,
with
you've taken
Kaoru. Do we
hours,
want to do
so that's
Cyberpunk after this? Or do we
We're
want to
over
just kind of
15
keep
years now.
cruising? I'll leave it up to
We
y'all.
first met in 2006. To think it's been 17 years.
I loved
Kaoru
Kaoru as a
Sayama,
character.
A former detective in the Osaka police, and the ace of Division 4, the anti-Yakuza task force. We partnered together for a certain incident regarding the Tojo clan.
Time to deliver a pizza ball. Yeah, my
As the bomb
man.
came down, I decided to spend the last moments of my life with this incredible woman.
Damn, 15 years? I haven't seen her for a while either. But nowhere near as long as that. Earlier, she said she's here on business. Asked me if I wanted to catch up and all. I'm something of a big
Or
shot at work,
Eric
you know.
Andre.
What's with the big talk?
Nobody else would listen to me brag. Well, it might have been 15 years, but Sayama's as sharp as ever. There's a chance she'll spot you at a distance, so we better play it safe.
I don't know. There is also a chance she's forgotten all about me.
You're hopeless. Here, take these. Wireless earphones and mic. We
Oh, I
usually
thought it
use
was
them during
Viagra. I was about to get
investigations,
really mad
but
at you,
I'll loan these to you.
Date-san.
That way, you can listen in on the conversation.
Take these,
I'll be
Kiryu.
able to hear what you have to say too. Come on, let's get moving.
Try it out. Nice bucket hat. Damn, she's still looking good.
She hasn't changed one bit.
You look busy, as usual. How long are you here for?
Doodle,
I'll
you
be
are
leaving
an
the day
hour
after tomorrow.
early.
How's Tomio-san doing?
She's great. Mama's been manning the bar every night. I think she's doing even better than me.
Glad to hear it. Best you spend time with family while you can.
That's certainly true. But still, it's been a long time. About 6-7 years or so, right? The last time we spoke was when you called me about Kazuma's passing, I believe.
Right. Sorry for dropping that bombshell back then.
It's fine. I'm sure I would have heard about it sooner or later. After all, he was quite infamous among the police.
No kidding. His name always popped up whenever something big happened. You got any guys that buy into the whole Kazuma Kiryu hidden mastermind conspiracy?
We do, yes. Kazuma Kiryu is actually still alive. He's been pulling the strings behind society as we speak.
Yeah.
Those rumors, right? What kind of officer would say that? It's complete nonsense.
Well, guess that means his legacy was that impactful. Can't blame folks for
I think she
making
was
him
more
some
interested
urban
on the
legend,
potential
especially
impact
if
he
they
could
never
make
knew him.
on her girly parts, but sure,
I
carry on.
suppose so. But to think he's gone, even now, I still can't fathom it. How can someone as tough as him just die? How? When I've seen him cheat death time after time.
Unbelievable, right? He was one stubborn son of a gun.
He really was.
Oh, she ain't
Still married
married. Oh.
Pretty much.
Heard you transferred to the juvenile division. That was news to me.
Well.
Shocking, right? Some career path.
But you requested to transfer, right? There a reason for that?
There is actually. It's all because of the dissolution.
The Great Dissolution?
Yeah. Remember how Daigo Dojima and other big names started a security company after all that went down? It was a haven for former Yakuza.
Right.
I figured if Kazuma were still alive, he would have lent them a hand. That man is practically the icon of the old Yakuza and all. I'm sure he would have taken it upon himself to clean up after them too. And if they were in charge of the cleanup, then as a cop, I could work on prevention. At least that's what I thought.
In other words, you're trying to prevent kids from becoming petty criminals or joining the Yakuza. Hence the transfer.
Right you are. It's tougher than I thought, but it's rewarding work.
And that way you could feel connected to Kiryu.
That's one way to put it. If I wanted to sound cool, that is. But yeah, that's why I'm bent on pursuing my new dreams. And that's why I want to keep doing what I can. But maybe a part of me is still waiting for him. Aren't I just so faithful?
Sayama, look, the truth is...
Don't, Date-san. It's fine.
Damn, Kiryu.
Something wrong?
No, you're just way too good for him.
Well, you know, just chilling with some Yakuzers.
Thanks for that, Date-san.
Seven was pretty
Seems I'm
solid
so
across the
luckier man than I
board,
thought.
for sure.
Seriously.
But
You're telling
man, there was
sure you don't
definitely
wanna tell her
one massive
anything?
difficulty spike at that one part. That was
As
unexpected.
long as she's got a dream to chase, she's better off without me around.
That's the hardest pill to swallow. But you know what, Kiryu?
What?
I still
You
love
should
you.
live how you want to. If there's a woman you love, you hold on to her. Never let go. I'm getting jealous just looking at you.
I guess you'd know best, considering you've gone through a divorce before.
What? Low blow, man.
Sorry, it was just a joke. Thanks, Date-san.
A real heartbreaker, aren't you? But I meant it. Yeah, every word. Just do what you want to do. You've got tons of folks on your side, supporting you. And don't you forget that.
I won't.
Oh, I'm sure we would be great pound mates. And a Dondogo Island guest. Nice.